Oh, wait a minute.
There was a bid
On
Was
the,
there?
on the
Sort of.
donation.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Is that the one from the college?
Yes,
Yes,
we're
it's a
very
grant.
pleased. Sarah Winico, one of our high school English teachers, was the recipient of an award from her alma mater, Dickinson College in Pennsylvania. And this award is focused for teachers, for college graduates going into teaching. And Ms. Winico received a $10,000 award, and then an additional $10,000, and this is the donation piece, as a grant to be used for the high school.
Great.
And so the focus is going to be on professional development.
So we don't have to accept this.
Well, it's a donation, I think it should be. Yeah.
Okay, so can I have a motion to accept this donation from Dickinson College in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, on behalf of English teacher Sarah Winico at the high school, with gratitude.
Move to accept with gratitude.
Motion by Mrs. Davis. Second by Mr. Bowers. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Any subcommittee reports?
Policy subcommittee met on January 22nd. Last week we met on the 6th. And mostly we talked about a first draft. I worked up on an anti-bullying policy. There's more that we need to look into, what actions the school department would need to take when bullying is reported, what the reporting system should be, what the immediate actions of the staff should be. Have it cover the staff itself as well as the student population. Consider using an anonymous survey to see if we can find out, what the extent is in the school, where the hot spots might be that the staff need to watch more closely, all that sort of thing. And we need to draft regulations.
Are we
So-
including electronic
Yes.
bullying in that?
Yes.
Okay. And then you have the other policy that we've discussed is the kindergarten enrollment date. Are you going to be working on?
We're still poking at that.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay, great. No other subcommittee updates? Anything on strategic planning? No administrative reports, David? Anything or correspondence?
Yeah, on the administrative report, I did include a report from Mr. Bernard. This is the Massachusetts School to College report, the class of 2005. When he was here at the last meeting, there was discussion about, the need to keep class sizes appropriate and number of electives, and, because of the question about students going off to college having to take remedial classes. Massachusetts State Colleges and Universities now reports this school to college report. So it's kind of interesting to take a look at. If you haven't gone to the DOE site, you can pull it down. But Mr. Bernard did look at the comparative student data. This talks about the percentage of students attending any of the universities and colleges in the Commonwealth, whether or not they, are coming back for a second year, what were their SAT scores when they graduated, their local high school GPAs, and then what percentage of them are taking at least one so-called remedial or developmental course. And Mr. Bernard listed out pretty much all of the Cape Ann League schools, and then also Wilmington, Reading, Andover, surrounding communities. And I think looking at this, North Reading students seem to be faring pretty well based on this school to college report.
Some of the numbers on this is crazy though, because, for example, for Hamilton Wenham, it has only 18% of their graduates enrolled in public colleges and
Well,
universities.
That's
It
'cause they're
doesn't show
private.
what private
That's 'cause they're going to
colleges and
private school.
university isn't in here.
So that many go to
Oh, it seems
private
to make
schools?
sense, yeah, if you look
Wow.
at the demographics, Hamilton Wenham
You also
obviously.
said, at Andover has 88% go to public college.
34%.
34%.
34%.
Oh,
And if you look at,
88 total.
88.
you look at Andover, it's 23%.
Okay, I guess that'd be right.
yeah.
So that makes sense.
Okay. And ours is 44%.
Isn't this 2009?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, this is kind of,
For the class of two, they're just now
I know this is-
reporting this.
Okay, all
They
right.
came out
because he's
last
he's supposed to
year,
way higher than what we do.
studying the class of 2005.
Yeah, I know it goes, tracks them into their second year of college, but I
Right.
was just wondering, all right.
It's nice, because we had always wondered.
Yeah,
Right.
okay, great.
Good, this was very helpful.
Okay, next meeting is February 23rd, and we're going to turn that into we've turned that into a budget workshop meeting. At this time, we have a need for an executive session for the purposes of collective bargaining and litigation, or return to open session for the purpose of adjournment. Can I have a motion, please, for executive session?
Second.
Motion by Mr. Bowers, second by Mrs. Davis. Mrs. Davis?
Aye.
Mr. Venezia? Aye. Mrs. Vaca?
Aye.
Mrs. Bowers? Aye. Chair votes aye.
Let's make this a nice, big executive session.
Thank God we don't have